Hey guys, in today's video, I'm having a look at a Notion trading journal and I'm going to cover a step-by-step tutorial on how to use this trading journal to track all of your trades. At the end of the video, I'll share how to get this Notion template for free. Okay, so this is the homepage of the trading journal. It's pretty cool. It has a to-do list where you can add some tasks that you need to get done. There's a few pages in this trading journal. So you have a journal page. This is where you record your trades that you took. There's a system page which shows your trade analytics. There's a backtest page where you can record any backtesting that you've done. To be honest, the main ones you're probably going to use is the journal page, the system page, and the backtest page. And I'll walk you through a live example of how to use them. But there's also other pages like charts where it's connected to TradingView and you can actually view a TradingView chart in Notion, which is pretty cool. There's a news page which displays important news events like high impact news. Then there's a weekly planner where you can see upcoming tasks that you've added for the week. There's also a notebook here where you can record down any notes that you're taking. And then the last page is just a bookmark page where you can save any links that you think are important. So the journal page is where you add all of the trades that you've taken. And there's a few examples already here. These are all the details that you can capture for the trade. So for example, what account you traded on, the date, the symbol, the time frame, whether you took a buy or sell, what session you traded on, and your P&L. So all of this can be customized however you want, depending on what details you want to track and what you think is important for your trading. So let's go through an example of adding a trade. So in order to add a new trade, what you need to do is click this new button. So firstly, you can select the account that you traded on. So for example, TFT account, the date, which auto-populates to today's date. And then you can add an end date and include a time as well. So this tracks like how long you're going to be in the trade for. So let's say that I do like 4:30 to 5 p.m. What the template would do is later on it will track this and it will show you that your trade lasted for 30 minutes. And then you can start to get an average on like how long your trade's actually lasting for. And then the next thing you can do, you can add a symbol. So this one in this template it's for Forex. So you're going to see the Forex pairs here, but this can work with anything that you're trading. It could be options, it could be stocks or whatever. You can add the symbols that you're trading. The model, which is like your strategy that you're using. So let's say I used model 1 or strategy 1. Confluence, which is what confluences that you used for the trade. So for example, maybe fair value, gap, and order block. And then the type of trade, which is like a day trade, scalping, or swing trade. So let's say because it's a 30-minute trade, let's just do scalp. And the time frame that you traded on, I'll put 1 hour, and then direction, so whether you took a buy or sell, what session you traded on, the status, so whether it was closed by hitting your take profit, closed by your stop loss, or it's currently still open. So I'm going to say closed by TP. What risk you took for the trade, the max risk to reward, net P&L. So I'm going to say I made $400, for example, and this automatically changes to a profit. Psychology is like your emotions when you took the trade, so you can record that down. So in errors, you can put in like what mistakes you made. So for example, it could be wrong entry point as an example. And then under entry screen, you can actually screenshot your TradingView chart and add it here so you can see your entry from TradingView, and then your exit screen where you can add a screenshot of you exiting or closing the trade. And then at the bottom there's comments, so you can add any comments that you want for the trade. And then that's done, it's added. So there's also some tabs up here so you can see your current open trades. There's a gallery here of the different trades that you took, trades that have won, trades that have lost, and then trades that are break even. So any good journal needs to have an analytics functionality. So this is where you'll have analytics on what is your win rate, what is your P&L, what's your most profitable session, etc. So what you want to do is once you've added all of the trades, you can actually click on the system page and view analytics for all of your trades. So firstly, you have the accounts tab, and this is a snapshot of how your accounts are doing. So you can see here that I have a backtest account and a TFT live account. So in my TFT live account, I have a 50% win rate. I have taken 4 trades. You can see the initial balance, the total net P&L, the current balance, and then your goal, as well as how you're tracking towards your goals as well. So in the advanced report tab, you can also generate a report on how your account is performing. So you can see here the win rate, the total net P&L, your gross profit, your gross loss, your total trades that you took, so 4 long trades, 0 short. The performance, so profit factor, average return per trade, how you're tracking towards your goals, as well as your average profit and average loss, and your largest profit and your largest loss. So in the next tab, you can create a daily report to see how you're performing at the end of each trading day. There's also a net P&L chart where you can see your P&L for the last few months. You can also break down your trades by the symbols that you've taken trades on and see which symbols have the most trades and the highest win rate. In the models tab, you can also get a breakdown of how each strategy is performing. You can see how many trades you took on each strategy, the win rate, the trade outcomes, your risk reward and profit factor, and you can also see the average trade duration for each strategy. So remember how we recorded down the times for the trade, so when I opened and when I closed the trade, so that information there will be filtered down to your average trade duration, so you can actually track how long your trades are going for. There's a lot of different ways that you can slice and view the data. So you can view it by session. You can see which sessions have the highest win rate. So for example, if one session you've noticed you have a really good win rate compared to other sessions, maybe you want to cut the other sessions and you might want to focus your attention on only trading one specific session. You can also break it down by time frames, so which time frames you've traded on the most and which has the highest win rate. You can also break it down by confluence, so which confluences have the highest win rate for your strategy. So you can also break it down by market direction, so your win rate based on which direction you're going with the market, the types of trades that you've taken, so whether you've taken more scalps, more day trades or swing trades, and what your win rate are with the different types of trades. You can also see the emotions as well, how many trades you've taken with different types of emotions and what their win rates are. In the monthly report tab, you can also generate a monthly report that gives you analytics and information of how you've gone for the month. And you can also break down your trades by the years, month, by day, or by hours. So for example, if you do it by day, you can see, okay, which days of the week did I trade the most and which days of the week do I have a higher win rate. So maybe if, Friday you took a lot of trades and you have a really bad win rate, you might not want to trade on Fridays. Oh, you can also do it by hours too. Which time of the day did you trade and where did you have most success with? And so yeah, it's a really powerful tool, and you can customize this however you want depending on what you want to track for your trading, but it serves as a really good starting point. So if you want to have access to this trading journal, it's completely free on Notion. I will add a link in my description so you can probably click on that to access it, or you can go straight into Notion and go to the templates tab and you can search for Trading Journal Hussein and then click to add. So I have to give a full disclaimer, I didn't create this trading template. This was actually created by Hussein on Notion. So make sure if you do use this trading template, go and support this guy and leave a positive review. So yeah, help him out. You can also check out my other video here about my recent Funding Pips payout. I go through my experience with the process, getting paid, and I also break down some of the trades that I took for that trading month. If you guys have any questions, make sure to leave a comment below and I'll try my best to get back to you. If you guys found this video helpful, like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.